In the quiet of the night,
ladies,
I hear a whisper in the wire,
gentlemen,
a fragile tone that pulls me gently through the fire.
welcome to the guitar angle. Every chord remembers you. Every note becomes a name.
I'm reaching through the frequencies, but nothing sounds the same.
Are you ready? Do you feel it? Do you really feel it? Because we do. Baby, baby, do you believe it? Baby, baby, we are about to begin. Ladies and gentlemen, buckle up, because the most athletic guitar stream ever is about to begin. Begin. Start the clock.
So Sorenzo. The world is made of silver strings and unresolved desires. I chase the tone that once was yours through broken amplifiers. You fade into the reverb, but I still can't let it win. I hear you in the distance, pulling me again. I feel the air around me tremble like a truth I can't let go. A spark inside the silence calling me back home. I'm falling through the echoes where the shadows start to glow, and every sound you leave behind is the one I can't outgrow. Oh, Mr. Sorenzo, your voice is in the undertow. I'm rising, but I'm sinking in the echoes. Echoes of Sorenzo. Hold me in the static, guide me through the dark. Every fading memory still reaches for my heart. I'm falling through the echoes, still searching for your glow. And every wave that crashes in reminds me where to go. Oh, Mr. Sorenzo, I'm lost inside your overflow. I'm standing, but I'm drifting in the echoes. Echoes of Sorenzo. Plug in the power, feel the voltage rise. Neon lightning, sparks in my eyes. Fingers on the fretboard, volume high. I'm the glitch in the system you cannot find. Crowds buzzing like a circuit overload. One strum and the whole damn room explodes. Heads are buzzing from the head banging, mosh pit flows. But I'm just getting started. Watch me flow. Ooh baby, baby. Ooh baby, baby. Ooh baby, baby. Ooh baby, baby. Electric in my veins, supercharged, but I'm still unchained. Screw classical players, let them fade. 'Cause I set the stage on fire. Shredding through the chaos like a neon blade. Boss mode riffs in a pixel arcade. Smoke rising from the amp on stage. I get you all far higher. Can you feel it? Static rising, synthesizing all my power. In this hour, watch me break the meter. Take it deeper. Turn it up.
Turn me up!
Turn it up.
Woo! Baby, 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 baby. Ladies! Gentlemen! Oh my! Ooh, baby, baby. Ooh, baby, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, happy Saturday. I am your hostess with the mostest, Mr. Sorenzo. Welcome to the Guitar Angle. Oh, baby, baby, baby. We are ready to go. We are so ready to go. I got you guys a kick-ass stream today. I'm not gonna lie. Hold on a second. Let me... The music stopped! Okay, that's better. Okay. Forget about the little interruption there, okay? We got you an awesome stream today. I am so excited. I gotta tell you guys what. This stream today is gonna kick ass. Tell you guys why. Ed Sheeran got a new PRS signature guitar. We're gonna talk about that. Then Fender comes out with a whole bunch of bangs, just product guitar, just left, right, up and down. Fender is just going crazy about it. ESP released their 2026 catalog models, and it comes out with 3 guitars that I thought, my lord, that's a surprise. Did not expect that come in. The stream is going to be insane today, is what I'm trying to tell you. I mean, what more can you ask for? From the Guitar News, Zuhair! What's happening? Zuhair says, Sorenzo, my friend from Australia. What's happening, baby? How you doing? This damn intro is too long. Nice shades. I like them. Thank you. My shades like you too. They just told me. All right, my. Happy Saturday, man. How you doing? You well? Woo! What a music. Ah, this is so good. We are feeling athletic today. All right. Let's tone it down a little. Hold on a second. Tone it down. Tone it down. I mean, the music is good, but we got to get the party started, okay? Tone it down. Tone it down. Like, come on. Be nice. We got a whole docket ahead of us, okay? Ed Sheeran, out of all people, got a new PRS guitar. We gotta have to talk about that first and foremost. So, let me play something a little nice in the background. All right, here we go. I think volume-wise, we're doing well. We did a lot of work on the audio quality of the guitar angle. And so hopefully the audio quality now is a lot better than what it was 2-3 streams ago. I hope. So, with that said, ladies and gents, let us get the party started with the very first news about Ed Sheeran's new PRS guitar. Zuhair says, not too familiar with Ed Sheeran. Is he an 80s singer? I sense a little bit of sarcasm there, but in case that question is genuine, no, Ed Sheeran is a mega superstar. He's a pop star. He is active now. He's very young. Ed Sheeran's crazy. I got some thoughts about why him and what's happening there. Some of his songs are actually pretty good, even for somebody that listens mostly to metal. I like the song Shape of You. I love the melody of that song. And the fact that the loop of that melody is really, really, really nice to listen to. So he's good. The thing with Ed Sheeran is that Ed Sheeran is very surgical when it comes to his songwriting. Like, so he's very familiar with music theory. He's very familiar with different chord progressions and what kind of feeling they have. So the songs that Ed Sheeran does, the reason they do so well is that he's not like a traditional artist that sits down and does what he feels like. He architects it. He's like, it's a project for him, like the way he does things. So for example, it's like, all right, I need a song about sad love. Okay, so sad love's progression is, 1 6 4 5, and so I'm going to use the progression chords 1 6 4 5. And I'm going to write it in D minor. Do you know what I mean? He does things like that, and the songs turn out superb. So he architects the songs really well for popular demand. And I think that's a very big reason behind his success. And people don't care. I actually asked a few of my students back in good old days when I used to run my little business. I asked them about whether they cared. And none of them did, and nobody cares. Like, as long as the song is nice, they're good with it, right? It's like AI music now too. It's like super good. And if you ask people, oh, do you care? No, a lot of people don't even care about it. You know what I mean? The song is good. Who cares who did it? So that's the idea. Zuhair says, no sarcasm at all. Yeah, I don't know him well at all. Just named me. Oh, okay, fair enough. He is like a mega star. He's like Taylor Swift big, if you know Taylor Swift. So that is Ed. That's Ed, for those who don't know. Surgical, like a horror movie serial killer who kills you and places an apple on your head and takes the picture. Yeah, pretty much. It's just that he does that to your ear without the apple. No, but Ed Sheeran is a really talented person, and from like what I've read online, he's a very good human being too. He's like, nobody's had anything bad to say about him, which is great. So here's what happened. I can't play you guys the music. But I can actually show you guys the guitar that he was playing. So check this out. As you guys know, Ed Sheeran did the soundtrack for a movie called Drive F1, right? And in that movie, when that movie came out, everybody noticed that in the video clip of that movie, Ed Sheeran was playing a hollow body piezo PRS. It's a hollow body piezo baritone PRS, right? This came out, I think, in June 2025. I could be wrong. So what he did, he basically collaborated on a song with Dave Grohl, John Mayer, and they did the soundtrack for this. And this was the guitar. It was a PRS hollow body piezo. That is a baritone guitar, red Ferrari with like a gear 12 fret inlay. Other than that, now thing is, this guitar is actually an SE guitar, right? So this is not a core electric guitar. This is actually an SE guitar. So when you see him play this guitar live, it's an SE. And at the time when this guitar came out 7-8 months ago or so, everybody thought, including myself, I talked about it on the stream, we said, look, in all likelihood, there's going to be an Ed Sheeran signature line coming out. And the reason we said that was because it's an SE guitar, right? So if it was a once-off thing, Ed wanted a guitar for himself. He has all the money in the world. He doesn't need to get an SE guitar. They don't need to take the requirements to the Indonesian factory from Maryland, take somebody there, give him the specs, yada yada, right? You can just make it in Maryland. And so the fact that this was an SE guitar made everybody think that, all right, well, this is going to be a production model, right? This piezo hollow body. And it didn't happen. Nothing happened. Up until now again, where Ed Sheeran was seen with a version of this guitar, seemingly a version of this guitar, on Jimmy Kimmel Live. So by they, I mean Ed Sheeran, John Mayer, and Dave Grohl performed live on Jimmy Kimmel's show, and this was the song. Now, again, I can't play you guys the song because I'm just gonna get copyrighted, so I can't play you the song, but I can show you guys the bits of the video that has the. So that was a Jimmy Kimmel Live, essentially, and they performed it. Dave Grohl was on the drums. This is Ed. This is the SE guitar. SE PRS, and you got that going on. So in a second I'll show you guys the SE thing. So a couple of things you notice about this guitar. It has 2 F holes. No pun intended. All right. I just realized. I was about to say it has 2 F holes, so it's a full hollow body. I just realized that maybe that wasn't the best choice of words, was it? It's a full hollow body electric guitar. It's a piezo in all likelihood because Ed Sheeran always goes for a sort of like a classic acoustic guitar sound, right? In a second, I'll show you guys the truss rod cover that has his name on it and the SE on the headstock. But one thing I noticed about this guitar is that this guitar doesn't have white pickup rings. The new SEs do. Right? So that's the first thing I noticed about it. The second thing I noticed about it is the paint job on this. This paint job is like Ed Sheeran's paint job. So for those who don't know, Ed Sheeran paints on the side, and his style of painting is just like this messy colored dots, red, green, yellow colors. So it's like exactly that style. And this is one of his paintings actually on it. So 2 possibilities. Either this guitar is just a colored version of the SE that he previously owned. So he grabbed this red guitar and got it painted over. Or this is actually an SE model. The fact that this was done on Jimmy Kimmel right before Nam, to me makes me feel like there's a possibility that PRS is going to come out with a bang, with at least a limited edition PRS model from Ed Sheeran. It just doesn't make sense for you to have Ed Sheeran on having an SE guitar with nothing else happening after. Why not just give him a core guitar then? Do you know what I mean? Because if you put yourself, like, imagine you're a guitar builder and Ed Sheeran approaches you to buy a guitar from you. right? You should be dumb not to give him your best guitar for free. Like, you should give him the absolute best possible guitar you can make for free. For absolutely free. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, Ed Sheeran shouldn't have to come to your factory and pay. And the reason for that is that if this man takes your guitar on the stage and plays it and tells everybody that he loves it, it's over. Like, you're going to run out of stock within a day. Do you know what I mean? So if Ed Sheeran comes to your factory and says, hey, I want a guitar, you build him the best guitar you've got in the US, give it to him for free. The fact that he's holding an SE guitar, which is an affordable PRS made in the Cortec factory in Indonesia, like, indicates in every way that this is going to be one way or the other some production model. And this year is the year to do it. If you guys listen to Paul and the senior execs interview in late December, when they reviewed 2025, they told you they had a rough year. They can't take this boost. Like, they will enjoy this boost. So I just don't see any way why. Like, yeah, I have a feeling, that's my prediction, that this is a signature guitar and PRS is going to release an Ed Sheeran signature guitar this year. There's just no other way. PRS, let's call it out, PRS will release an Ed Sheeran signature guitar this year. It could be in 2 days at NAMM, because NAMM starts on January 20th. So, anyways, so this was the guitar. Look at that. Funny enough, he was performing with John Mayer, and John was playing a Charvel, which I'm like, why the hell would you do that? Like you literally, this is the thing that, again, doesn't make sense about like artists sometimes. So John Mayer is playing a Charvel, and PRS just released new colors of the Silversky. I'll show you guys in a second. So the fact that he's not promoting that, again, doesn't make any sense, but fine. Call me old-fashioned. Yeah, that's the guitar that John Mayer is playing. It's not the new PRS guitar, the new color of his signature guitar. So nevertheless, this was the performance. They performed the song Drive, and haha hee hee, you know, everybody had a good time. So check this out now. Hold on, here we go. So this is basically the baritone version of their Piezo, right? If we go to the Piezo SE series, I have a feeling that he might have like his own custom pickup one way or the other. This is the new Piezo that PRS released, with upgrades. So it's an actual curved top guitar. It's an actual genuine curved top guitar. Upgraded their pickup rings, put their Phase 3 new design PRS tuning wings, the tuning keys, there we go, that's the word I was trying to find. Tuning keys there. So I have a feeling that whatever Ed Sheeran is going to have is going to probably be a baritone version of this, is what I was trying to tell you. Yeah, beautiful guitar, by the way. So good. Yeah. By the way, do you guys know what's the difference between a normal pickup and a piezo pickup? Like, do you know why this is called a piezo? So piezo is short for piezo electronic pickup. Normal pickups pick up the disturbances in the electromagnetic field around themselves. So when the strings oscillate, they disturb the electromagnetic field around the pickup, and then the pickups pick it up. Piezoelectric guitars actually pick up the actual vibration of the string itself. So it gives you this bright acoustic sound in the electric guitar, which you know, which is makes the piezo. The same piezo guitar that Mr. Ed Sheeran is now having. Yeah. There we go. And this, ladies and gents, is Mr. Ed Sheeran's new PRS signature guitar. I'll bet you guys that's going to get released this year. All right, there we go. I got a new image. I took a screenshot of this for you guys. Check this out. See this? Here we go. That's the SE logo. And this is Ed's name on the truss rod cover. Yeah. Our boy got a... By the way, did you guys notice the inlays on this? These are not the normal PRS inlays. So it has its own custom inlays too. Yeah. So I don't know when they're going to release it. Won't be surprised at all if it's going to be a non-surprise in a couple of days. But yeah. So there we go. Zuhair says crazy. He's just 34. I'm 34. Thought he'd be older. Yeah, no. I told you he's young. He's really young. Dorotio, what's happening? How you doing, pal? Happy Saturday. Says nice shades. Thank you, sir. Are you well? Did you have a good week? Zuhair says, how much will it cost? I don't know. I'm speculating purely. Like, this is just pure speculation. But I have a feeling that the price of it won't be that different. A little cheaper, but not that different from like their higher end of SE, right? So you have like Herman Lee's SE guitar, the Clio, selling at $2,000. Let's just go to Sweetwater. PRS SE Clio. Yeah, so at $2,000, it's like the higher end, right? And a normal piezo, PRS SE piezo, is at around $1,900. So if this is if Ed Sheeran's guitar is going to be based on this piezo 2, SE hollow body 2 piezo, if it's going to be based on that, the baritone version of that, in all likelihood that guitar is going to be around $2,000. That's my guess. So I'm just speculating here. We called it. That's our prediction. That's our official Mr. Sorenzo prediction, that this year PRS will release an Ed Sheeran signature guitar, and that guitar is going to be around $2,000. There we go. Dorotio says, bros, I'm 52 years old. Still young, brother. Still young. Still strong. I mean, you play your guitar, you have fun with it, you look after the fam. Yeah, 52 is a good age. You know what I learned? When I got to my 30s, I had this feeling that, yeah, you know what? Now I know myself. Now I know what I like and what I don't and what I'm about. And it really grounded me in a lot of ways. Like I felt like I was, based now. Like I was grounded on something. And that was a great feeling. Every time I talk to my friends about age, about time, about things of that nature, what I always hear from almost everybody is, oh, I miss the good old days. Oh, I miss the time when we were kids. Oh, I miss the time when I was in college. Oh, I miss this and this and that. When we were younger, when we were like in our 20s. And yeah, I'll be completely honest with you guys. There hasn't been a single day that made me feel like I missed a day before it or a year before it. That I haven't had a single day of that in my, like after I turned 25 or something. Or ever. Like it's just that, and I think I'm lucky in that sense, because my life is just improving. I'm working hard. Things are going well. There are some problems, as always. You know, there's things for you to have to deal with. That's life. But I don't feel like I missed like a year ago or 5 years ago or 10 years ago. Like I'm in a better position. You know what I mean? Because you just improve your life, and that's with everybody. You know, as long as you're doing little by little every day, just a tiny improvement every day, your life gets better. So like, I look forward to when I'm turning, when I get to my 50s. Like I'm interested to see who I am as a person when I'm in my 50s. Like, where does all of this go? Yeah. So where's the saying? I properly know myself once I got to my 30s. Yeah. Doroteo says, I'm literally over half a century old. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good thing, man. Can I tell you guys something? And this is something this is not what I thought. Somebody told this to me, and I was like, that person was so right. That is that, you know, we all at some point get to our 80s and 90s, and we get old, and our skins get saggy, and we turn ugly, and arthritis, can't play the guitar, and can't even walk, hospital, doctor to another doctor. That is gonna happen if you're lucky. If you're lucky to make it to your 90s, that's what's gonna happen. Like, not everybody makes it to their 90s. More and more people these days now, because the quality of food and medical service and everything is getting better and all that. But like, if you're lucky, you get to your 90s, and it's that, you know? So it's important for you to get your expectations right. Do you know what I mean? You got to get your expectations right. That's like if you're lucky. So, food for thoughts. That's why during every stream, man. During every stream. In fact, let's just do it. I remind of everybody that, guys, we live only once. These seconds ain't not coming back. They are not coming back. And if we are lucky, we get to our 90s with health issues and arthritis and getting old and can't walk and can't run and everything else. That's if you're lucky. So I am going to preach this once more. Cherish these moments every single day. Love what you do. Do what you love. And enjoy your life every second of it. If you love playing the guitar, just pick up the damn thing and play. You got a loved one, a family member, a partner, a spouse, a son and a daughter. Hold them. Tell them you love them. These seconds are not coming back. I will drink to that. Cheers, guys. Doroteo just hit us with a signature bruh. Zoer says, I appreciate it, but I know this by heart now. But yeah, important to always remember. Yeah, man. You really should. Everybody should. And this was, by the way, so you know how we said John Mayer here was playing the his Charvel. You know how Ed Sheeran was Charveling around? Right? This is exactly like when the new PRS things came out. Check this out. So this is the core Silversky. So basically, so far in 2026, the biggest thing that PRS has done, the biggest announcement so far, mostly, has been about new colors coming into their SE and core guitars or S2s, and that's just not that. This is not that significant. But I thought this color was beautiful. This is the new color of the Silversky core, the US made one. It's called the Black plum satin. And I thought it was beautiful. But there are other colors. So you got the black tea, frost, this, that, and that. So these are the core colors, and I like this one too. The SE colors are the complete opposite. So the SE colors, I'll show it to you guys in a second, but doesn't have anything to do. Check this out. That's the SEs. I'm just like, so it comes out with this crazy yellow, which I actually really liked. I thought this looked good. Not so much the red one though. So this is the SEs. I thought that was funny. Like, the colors have nothing to do with each other. You have this, like, sort of like more conservative colors, less expressive colors. And then here is just like completely out. So I thought that was funny. But PRS's biggest announcements really mostly were around color changes. Like, for example, the new Mark Tremonti signatures come in with like weird, crazy colors too. So like, check this out. They call this the River Blue Pearl. And I thought this looks crazy. Like this looked like a little, it's like that blue is in your face. But there were some nice colors to it too. I thought this was really nice. I thought this was superb, by the way. They're killing it with the Cobalt smoke burst. They've got it on so many guitars. They got it on the whole comms. They got it on the custom 24s. This looks awesome. Charcoal purple. I love this too, but this is not that new. They had this on this guitar before. You had this. They had it on the Phoenix, so this is not new either. And then obviously the black. Doroteo asks, I feel like the headstock doesn't match the Strat body for the PRS. What do you think? You're right. It doesn't. It feels like it's a little like wide and out. Is that how you feel about it too? I mean, you're right. It's not the Strat shape that you're like we're all used to for the headstock. For me, to be honest with you, the weirdness of it comes from the fact that, like, it's a reversed PRS headstock. Like, so if you look at PRS headstocks, the higher pointy bit is actually on the other side. So if I show you, for example, we had the Tremonti on just now. See that? Let me give you a better photo. See how the longer pointy bit is on the bass side, not on the treble side? Right? They reversed that in the Silversky. So that's the weird thing for me visually, but I like it. Like, a lot of brands do it. Jacksons do it, Fenders do it, Gibsons do it. Yeah. Yeah, so there we go. Dorjo says, yes, sir, not symmetrical. Yeah. Anyways, so I think that's enough with PRS talk. I really want to share that Ed Sheeran. I saw it and I'm like, oh wow. Here's the thing that I found. The most interesting thing about this, exciting bit for me about this, wasn't Ed Sheeran holding a PRS and so on. Like, it wasn't that. The most interesting part for me was that after early 2000s, rock and roll and metal was just going downhill. Electric guitars and songs were just going downhill. This, a famous pop star holding an electric guitar, is going to encourage people to pick up more electric guitars. And that, I think, is a super good thing. That's the thing that I'm personally excited about. Like the fact that people come in and Ed Sheeran fans come in and they see this and they're like, oh my God, what is he playing? Oh, it's an electric guitar. It's not called bass. It's not a ukulele. It's an electric guitar. Okay, well, what brand is it? Go Google. Oh, it's a PRS. All right, cool. Where can I buy one from? You know what I mean? And then they get their foot into the guitar world. That's the best thing about this whole situation. I play mostly metal, man. I'm not gonna buy a hollow body electric guitar or a semi-hollow. I don't care about this guitar much. Like for myself. Like specs wise, I'm interested to see how they go. Design wise, I'm interested. But for myself, would I buy a guitar like this? God, no. It's not a tool for me. Right? But the fact that he's playing it and people are seeing it is great. You know who another person that I love what he's doing? Youngblood. Youngblood is kicking ass right now. He not only is reviving like rock and roll, the good old like 80s, 90s rock and roll, bringing it back to life again as a young guy. He's also playing the guitar in a lot of the songs. He did this song with Smashing Pumpkins with Billy Corgan, playing the guitar like a mother effer. So that's the most exciting thing about this whole situation for me. And I'm glad. I think in an age of AI where music is just becoming more and more computer generated, these guys putting stuff like this out there is going to keep this whole guitar thing alive. And that's the biggest service. That's one of my purposes. Like one of the reasons why I do what I do online with the content and with the streams. Hopefully, like one of my genuine wishes is that this channel becomes big enough that it starts to bring in new people into the guitar world. So that I think is one of the main purposes of my life, like why I do what I do. All right, shall we jump to the next item on the docket? By the way, check this out. Mrs. Peachy brought me some strawberries, which I thought it was really nice of her. I really like strawberries, so let me have some. All right, let's jump to the next item on our docket. Let's do it. All right, guys, Fender came out with 3 new news over the past few days. I am going to talk about 2 of them right now. And then the third one is the guitar, which we're going to check a little later down the stream. Later in the stream, rather. First one was Fender doing new guitars with reclaimed wood, which I thought it was fantastic. It was beautiful. These instruments are building more than houses. They are restoring hope. Fender joins campaign to support LA wildfires relief, turning wood reclaimed from the disaster into unique custom shop guitars for auction. The Altadena Telecaster is a custom shop dream machine made from reclaimed wood from a deodar cedar tree that was damaged in the Eden fire. Fender has put the powers of its custom shop behind a campaign to support the communities. They're doing these one-of-one electric guitars that will go to auctions, and all these proceeds go to the San Gabriel Valley Habitat for Humanity, SGV Habitat. And I thought this was amazing. Here's why I thought it was super good, other than the fact that it's going for auction, it's a good cause, obviously. Is that now this guitar, like the companies should do more guitars like this, because the guitar comes with a lot of story, right? That's one of the main things that makes any guitar interesting, the story behind it. What's its background? What has happened to it? Where does it come from? That's why Kirk Hammett's Gibson Greenie Les Paul is the most expensive guitar in the world right now, right? It's just the story behind it. And so this is one of those ones. Like, it goes for auction. It's fantastic. It's a high quality custom shop guitar. Fine. We love that. But now whoever plays it, you know, this was the LA fire reclaimed wood made out of that. It came from that area, and this is what happened to the habitats of that area. it's just a beautiful story behind it, and I thought this is great. They should do more of that stuff. Rico says, yo, hello, what's happening, pal? How you doing? Happy Saturday. How was your week? Are you doing well? So yeah, now this guitar has a pair of 51 no-caster electric pickups hooked on a modified no-caster wiring loom. So we're really going for the classic sound. Now, this body has given a thin spritz of satin urethane to tease all the detail out of the grain. And that's good. You want to keep that finish as thin as possible on a guitar anyways, just so that you're not dampening the resonance of the wood grain. Fender has given its AAA figure maple neck, and you've got the black single ply pickguard to take you back to the OG Tele belts. The neck plate is engraved with "We Are All Altadena" artwork from Eric Junker. It ships with a deluxe hard shell guitar case and COA. And Taylor Goldsmith of Dawes has already given this unicorn Blackguard a test drive, playing it live at a concert for Altadena. The estimated value is $5,000. Bidding is currently at $5,100, and I'm surprised that he didn't just buy it. Just buy it. But it's an auction, I know. So that was the first news that came out of Fender, and I thought this was fantastic. I thought this was great. The second news that came out of Fender, which I thought it was interesting, didn't see that coming, though in hindsight it makes perfect sense. Fender Play now. For those who don't know, by the way, Fender Play is this online cloud solution that Fender has that teaches guitar, basically, right? So that's Fender's guitar lessons, in other words. Fender Play partners with Samsung TV to bring Fender Play to its biggest screens yet, and that's a big move. That's a huge move. Yeah, I didn't see that coming. And again, it makes perfect sense. You just integrate as guitar goes digital and digital and digital. It only makes sense for you to partner up with the big digital players. And then so whether it's going to be Samsung, whether Fender partners up with this AI company to, you know, do a new form of LMS on Fender Play. So there we go. The exclusive to Samsung TV, the app will require a Fender Play subscription, which costs £19.49 a month. Is that pounds or euros? I'm not good with European currencies. Yeah, it is pounds. It's not euro. Euro has the E in it. Good God. Which costs £19.50 a month, so 25 bucks. Something like 25 bucks. $25, yeah, 26 bucks. A month, or about $200 annually. Doroteo says Fender with Samsung, that's big news. Yeah, it's huge. It's pretty big. They're really pushing that Fender Play angle, and like they're pushing the digital side of the business a lot. So we talked about Fender Play now, but we also talked about the Fender DAW, Fender Studio on the last stream. So yeah, they're pushing it out. They're pushing it out pretty aggressively. Fender Play has come a long way since 2017 launch. While it originally focused on beginner-friendly lessons, Fender's learning platform now offers something for guitarists of all calibers. Last year, we awarded it 9 out of 10. Now, thanks to collab with Samsung, you can enjoy the service in an entirely new way. While the Fender Play experience has previously been limited to mobiles and computer browsers, it is now available on Samsung TVs too. The new Samsung TV allows users to access the My apologies, guys. The new Samsung TV app allows users to access the platform's huge library of technique guides, lessons, and feedbacks. With video-based lessons on Samsung TV, learning an instrument fits naturally into daily life and helps player reach goals faster. Han Lee, the exec of visual display business at Samsung, has explained, by bringing Fender Play to TVs for the first time, Samsung is turning the largest screen at home into a place to learn and play the guitar together. Yeah. So that was really, really, really interesting. So we'll see where that takes us. So we got the DAW going on, the Fender Studio going on, and now Fender Play. That was the second big news of Fender that I want to share with everybody. So yeah, telling you guys, this is all it sounds like this is the big move. I have a feeling that this is just the first moves to make the infrastructure for all the stuff AI related that Fender will be doing in not that long from now. So, all right. Let us jump to the next item on the docket in a second. Give me 1 second, guys. I just have a feeling that how's the why am I getting this notification on the stream? For some reason. Okay. As long as you guys got me. But yeah, I'm just keep getting this notification for some reason. All right. Shall we jump to the next item on the docket? I'm not sure how many of you guys tuned in to ESP's new release in 2026. A couple of days ago, they went live on their website and on their social media channels, and they, came out with their new catalog. And there was a lot in the catalog. So many guitars, and we're going to talk about them one by one as we go, each stream. But some of the releases they had was really sort of like back to the past kind of a deal. I'll give you guys an idea. So there were some surprises in this releases for me. So you have a 7-string V baritone, right? In that you got a couple of Phoenixes there. There's a whole lot going on. Stephen Carpenter got a new color on his guitar, things of that nature. There was 3 releases that really, I was like, oh, okay, didn't see that coming. The first one was Jeff Hanneman's signature guitar. You guys know Jeff Hanneman, the late Jeff, former guitarist for Slayer. He passed away and Gary Holt took over, right? This is Jeff Hanneman's signature, the JH200 CTM. And they released that. And I was like, that was surprising. So we're gonna go talk about the specs in a second. I was like, oh, okay, didn't see that coming. And then secondly, they released 2 new Alexi Laiho signature guitars. This one is the Arrowhead, and the other one is the Sawtooth. And we're gonna talk about them in a second as well. You don't see that often that signature guitars get, kept getting produced after the passing of the artist that the signature guitar was for, or was under the name of. You don't see that often. But interestingly enough, yeah, Jeff Hanneman's signature is out and Alexi Laiho's signature is out in 2026. So let's talk about them. As the primary songwriter and lead guitarist of the iconic thrash metal band Slayer, Jeff Hanneman influenced thousands of guitarists around the world. The LTD JH200 allows more musicians than ever before to get into the look, feel, and sound of one of Jeff's most recognizable ESP custom guitars. So, this is the guitar. It is sort of like a standard ESP Strat shaped guitar in terms of the shape of the body and all that. You have a bolt-on neck with a sort of like a cut plate, a little bit sort of curving that heel a little maybe. 25.5-inch scale, alder body. Neck is a 3-piece maple neck. Rosewood fingerboard. Fingerboard radius is 350. What's that? 12 inches? $14 inches. Knot width is 42 mils. Our friend Vadim would love this. Locking nuts, extra thin contour on the neck, so the neck is a thin U. 24 extra jumbo frets. It comes with a Floyd Rose special. Bridge pickup is the ESP LH301B bridge, and the neck version of that pickup is on the neck. A volume tone toggle switch, comes 942 strings of Dario XLs, and comes in with a case, but the case is not included. So this was the first guitar that I thought, okay, didn't see that coming, especially considering the fact that the specs on this guitar are not that crazily insane. It's not like something so unique and special that other already existing ESP guitars are not offering it, except from the inlays maybe. Because those ESP pickups are other guitars, or very similar to them, you know what I mean? And this guitar body shape or specs are on almost every other, you know, guitar that is in the same family. So I was a little surprised that they came back with a Jeff Hanneman signature. Kind of felt a little weird to me. So that was one. And then the other one was Alexi Lehos. So this one is the Arrowhead SE. For some reason, they're calling these guitars SE guitars. Are we taking it from PRS? I don't know why. I don't know what's happening there. But yeah, this is the guitar. It has the thing at the back, which I thought that was funny. "20 years ago, in 2006, ESP Guitars produced the first two signature series for Alexi, the lead guitarist of Children of Bottom. And to commemorate this milestone anniversary of Alexi's relationship with the ESP, we're proud to introduce the special edition signature series Alexi Leho Arrowhead SE 20th Anniversary. Based on Alexi's offset V-shape, this guitar is a homage to one of Alexi's signature models offered by the ESP. So let's talk about it. We have a neck-through construction on the neck, obviously on the neck. So you got one piece of wood in the middle, and then you have the two wings of the body joining them from either side. 25.5-inch scale, body is again alder, comes in with a 3-piece maple. Macassar ebony, 14-inch radius. Nut width is also 42 mils. It's locking with a thin U neck. 24 extra jumbo frets. And comes with Grover tuners, a Floyd Rose 1000, a single EMG H-Set FH2 pickup. There we go. Same Dario XL 120s, and it comes with the case, this one. So I thought this was an interesting thing. One thing I noticed about this guitar, check this out. Was here. Look at that body contour. It's a little different to other V-shaped guitars that you're kind of used to. They kind of go up. It feels like it has a bit of a whoosh there going on. So I thought that was interesting. Yeah. And notice, by the way, the placement of the strap button too. It's not here in the middle. It's somewhere down there at the top. Yeah, probably the positioning of this, in all likelihood, has to do with the balance of the guitar. If they put it there, the torque that neck will have will impact the balance of the guitar. So they probably put it there. They brought it a little bit back, and they gave a little bit more room to the neck. So the guitar was probably a little body heavy. That's my guess. Yeah. And also, did you guys notice this? The locking tuner has the locking nut rather has a string tree right next to it. Do you guys know why this is? If you guys have double locking tremolo systems on your guitar, for some of you, what will happen is that as you tune your strings and you put the screws back on the locking nut, it'll sort of like squeeze your string and it'll detune your string, right? For necks that don't have the right angles for a double locking system, what happens is that the string doesn't fully sit well on the nut, and so as you squeeze it down, it gets sort of squeezed down there, and it detunes the string. So you put that string tree at the back, sort of gives your strings a bit of an angle, so then when you tune your guitar and then you put those nut locks back on, you screw them back on, your guitar doesn't go out of tune. That's the reason why they have it. Yeah, the purpose of this is a little different to like your Fender string trees, because the Fender string trees are designed because your headstock doesn't have any angle whatsoever, and if that tree doesn't push those strings down, especially your BNG string, when you play them, there is a possibility for them to just pop out of the knot slot. So yeah, that's the reason why. So there we go. That was the first arrowhead. And this is the second one. The first Alexi Leo signature. This is the second one. Check this out. Same kind of a deal. I mean, I honestly think this one looks a little cooler than the other one, but I get it that some people might like the yellow better. So this one is also neck through, 25.5-inch scale. Everything like physically is extremely similar. I mean, identical to the other guitar. It just really looks a little different. So same pickup, same body, same everything. It just looks different. That's all. So you have different inlays in there. You got this sawtooth inlays in there, and that you don't have a yellow sort of shade there. That's it. Yeah. So I thought that was interesting. Overall, ESP came out with like a big bang supposedly this year, but a lot of that was just like there's so many models, but a lot of them were like going back to the past kind of a deal. Yeah. Check this out. Let me show you guys this. Just go to refresh this page. Where was that guitar that I saw? This is like a nice Phoenix, by the way. That looks like a nice burst. Where was that guitar that I can't find it? There's like 5 pages of new releases, by the way. Oh, there we go. So this is the RS1000, and I'm like, all right, well, that's one way to go about it. Like this look like ESP's new catalog really goes back to the old days. Like, there's a lot of nod to the 80s and 90s in this. The LTD Deluxe RS1000 offers ESP's immediately noticeable random star shape in a guitar design for professional players. Neck through body construction at 24/75 scale, so we're going with the Gibson scale now. This is the guitar. Check this out. My. That should be, I don't know, man. It feels weird to, like, I haven't played with a guitar shaped like this. If I see it in a store, I'll pick it up and play. I've never played with it. This does not look like the most ergonomic shape of guitar to play. This is like 80s glam metal shape of the guitar. Doroteo says that one is badass. Black and gray is killer. Which one are you talking about? I think the comment came to me a little late with the delay. Which one are you talking about with the? It says black and gray. Which one is black and gray? Are you talking about the Alexis that we just talked about? Not sure, Doroteo. You gotta clarify, please. I think I'm getting the comments a little late. Give me a second. Let me see if there was any latency. No, we're supposedly at a very low latency. So I would expect the comments to come in when somebody posts them. I could be wrong. Yeah, okay. So, what do we have here? In this guitar, it's a neck through guitar again. 24/7/5 scale. That's, like I said, this Gibson one. Body is mahogany. Neck is a 3-piece maple. Macassar ebony fretboard. 14-inch radius. 42mm nut. Extra thin U again on the neck. The interesting thing is that the bridge and neck come with that classic EMG 8185. How good is that? EMG 8185 is the classic, man. Classic thrash sound. So that's a nice choice of pickup for this guitar, I think. Yeah. Overall, man, ESP really came out with, like, we're really going back to the old days with this year's release in ESP. Anyways. Zuhair says, could you do a stream tomorrow? I'm tired tonight. I'm dropping by here and there. Yeah, look, I'll try. In all sincerity, if I can stream every day, twice a day, I would. I have a lot of fun on the streams, and it gives me the chance to, you know, talk through guitars and do what I love. It's sometimes impossible. Like, I did my best to do something on Tuesday. I couldn't. I had to do it on Thursday instead. So I'll give you guys this thing, right? So because of the time differences in Australia and the rest of the world, because this is just some isolated island away from everything else, the Thursday stream that we did, that was like 8:30 in the morning for you guys. It was 3 o'clock in the morning for me. Like, I went to bed that day at 4 o'clock in the morning, having worked the whole day, like full-time day, done a whole lot of guitar work with content and videos, all those news videos that you guys see out, the short and the long, and then did the stream then at that time. And I went to bed at 4 o'clock. I had to wake up at 7 the next day. So I'm genuinely doing my best. So no promises. If I can get on for 1 hour, I will. But like, there's not much. Like, the reason I have the shades on, guys, is because my eyes are exhausted from the lights and the monitors. That's why the shade is on. It's not a Rockstar thing. Like, my eyes are tired. If I take this off and I look at the lights and all that, my eyes hurt. So I will genuinely do my best to do another stream tomorrow, but forgive me if I can't do it. Sometimes the time just doesn't allow. Yeah. Yeah. Zora says, you probably won't, but thanks for considering that. I understand. Zora says, oh wow, I barely have energy after coming home at the end of the working day. Yeah, man. I'm engaged in 3 things. So I got the day job, I got this guitar work, and there's one more operation that I can't talk to you about. So doing that and then looking after family, like, takes everything out of you. So I don't go out, I don't dine out, yeah, it's just this. Occasionally, if there's like a really good band from the US or Europe come to play in town, and that doesn't happen that often because Australia is away from everywhere else, if that ever happens, I'll go to those shows. But that's it. Yeah. But I'll do my best. Forgive me if I can't. Sometimes. Alrighto, let's talk about, let's get to the favorite part of my stream, shall we? Shall we go to the cool song? We have our own song for this, right? Yeah, that's the one. Let's get to the favorite part of the channel. Now, here's the thing, right? This can already has a lot of tea in it left, but I need to pop a can open for my favorite part of the stream. So we're gonna get a new can. I came prepared. Guys, we're at my favorite part of the stream. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Zuhair says, hey, can you do another stream? I appreciate it. I really do. You guys are there giving a damn, chatting with me. I can't be any more grateful. So I'm going to pop this can. Cheers, guys. To your health. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Hoorah. I should do a double can. I love this song. What I miss sometimes, like sometimes I miss going out and just partying and just clubbing. And Mrs. Peachy, she is from Latin America. Mrs. Peachy is a Latina, and Dorotea knows better because Dorotea, I think he's also Latino. But Latinas love to dance. They love their parties and love to hang out and all that. But we're just busy with everything, and I don't drink anymore. Like, I haven't had a single drop of alc since November of 2019. So it feels weird to go to a club not drinking. So we haven't gone much since then, or at all, actually. I don't think we've been to any club or anything after that. And then part of it, by the way, was for me to not get tempted, right? So if I go to a bar, if I go to a club and I see people drinking, it just tempts me even more. And I already get the temptation to start drinking again. Like, so it's still a fight after 6 years. But one of the things I miss is just going out and partying and drinking. So hopefully all the work that we're doing now will, get stabilized and come to fruition and is there. And there's a team around it, and then, yeah. Dorothea says, y'all running on fumes. That we do, sir. That we do. What can I say? All righto. Shall we check out the next item on the stream? The next guitar that I want to show you guys, by the way, is not something that you've probably seen before. It's from an Australian company, a very big Australian company. So you might have heard of it, or you might have not. I went to their booth last year's Melbourne Guitar Show, and the stuff looked amazing. I shared some of the photos on YouTube, post in the YouTube community section, so you might have seen the photos there. But I thought this was an interesting guitar to look at. It's one of the newer releases they've got. Guys, are you familiar with Ormsby guitars? Ormsby. So this is an Australian company based in Western Australia. And they were very big. So they got their in-house guitars, the stuff that they make in Australia. But they're a big enough operation to have some stuff produced by Cort. So Cort produces their more affordable range, and then the more expensive range obviously is made in-house in Australia. This is one of the sort of more affordable models that Cort produces for them. And then they get sent out. This one is a headless V electric guitar, and you don't see that around often. I think there's companies like Kiesel that do things like this, but that's really it. But these guys are doing guitars like this, and I had a chance to actually buy one of these, and I didn't, and I don't know why. It just, for some reason, emotionally, the guitar didn't click with me. So yeah, I'm monitoring. Like, I like the stuff that they do. I like how they play around with things. So this is the Headless Metal V GTR Run 16 guitar they've got. And basically they're like, you mentioned that we listened, taking inspiration from our Headless Goliath models. I'll show it to you guys in a second. We've integrated some of that into their V guitars, basically. So this is the guitar. Right, like a nice neck hug going on there. You know, it's a V guitar already. The access is great. Your jack is behind the body, which does help the aesthetics, let's be honest. So it's that. And what it tells you is that, well, this guitar is really thin. Now, given the fact that it doesn't have a headstock, it's a thin guitar, and it's a V-shaped guitar. This is like a light guitar, man. This is like 5 pounds in weight, like max, like 2.5 kilos, 5 pounds, around that, right? So yeah, which I thought it looks beautiful. So what do we have here? Scale length of this guitar. Oh, go back to the other photos. Hold on. That's better. All right, scale length is, this is a multi-scale guitar on a 6-string. So 25.5 on the high E, 27.5 on the low E. So this is a metal guitar. This is, you can down tune the heck out of this guitar like there's no tomorrow. We love that. And it has an 8-string, 6-string, 7-string, and 8-string version. The body is swamp ash with flamed maple contour veneers. Again, swamp ash is super light. This guitar is going to be like lighter than 5 pounds at this point, like 2 kilos. Nevertheless, anyways, it has a set neck, so the neck is glued to the body. Laminated rock maple neck. The neck shape is 19 mil on the first fret, 21 mil on the 17th. Very thin. Ebony fretboard, jumbo stainless steel fret wires, pearl dot, and Ormsby logo on the 12th fret. So here what we got. That's your pearl dots. And then that is the Ormsby logo on the 12th fret. Side dots are Lumen Lake Glow in Darks, chrome hardware, Ormsby multi-scale custom bridge, 500K volume, 500K tone, push and pull. Now, check this out. Bridge pickup is a Blizzard ceramic humbucker, and the neck pickup is Concordia neck humbucker. Gloss finish comes with its gig bag. So it's an interesting guitar overall. I wish they mentioned the weight. I bet the weight is insane. And this guitar, by the way, I made a mistake. I said this is made in Court, Indonesia. Sorry guys, this particular guitar is not. This one is made in Korea. I made a mistake there. This is not an Indonesian made guitar. This is a Korean built guitar. Yeah. So, yeah, I thought that was interesting. I thought that was like a really, really interesting guitar at $1,500, and it comes with different colors too. So yeah, crazy guitar. Now Ormsby does a lot of weird shaped guitars. So this is their model Goliath. So that's like their sort of like flagship headless model of guitar. And this is not new. This is not a new release. This one is, but this one is not. They've had that for a while. So yeah. But yeah, if you guys are interested, they do ship outside Australia, and the shapes look insane. I know a lot of people love the shape. I saw this in person, and I played with it at the Melbourne Guitar Show. There was this limited edition Egyptian model they had, which I thought, it just blew my mind. I saw this in person. Where's that Egyptian guitar? You guys will love it. It's like the The Egypt pharaohs. Look at these colors, by the way. We're getting close. All right, so this is the Aztec. Where's the Egypt one? There we go. Goliath, Egypt. I played with this. It's an insane guitar. Look at that. So you got this Egyptian thing on the 12th fret. Look at this guitar. The image is actually not doing it justice. More often than not, you say, oh, the image looks a lot better than the guitar in person. This image is not doing the guitar justice. When you see the guitar in person, the shapes, the colors, and everything else are far more defined. But it's basically the Egyptian thing, which I thought this looked awesome. This looks super good, super good. Yeah, this is not doing it justice. Like it's more, it looks a lot better in person. It looks great. I love it. See, it's expensive. It's crazy expensive. It's like $4,200 US. So I was like, all right, well, I'm not going to spend $4,000 on this guitar. If someone sells it for secondhand for like half that price, I might buy it. But I'm not paying $4,000 for a guitar like this, or for any guitar anymore. Like after I bought my limited edition Washburn, after I bought that guitar, I have no appetite right now, and for a very long time, to buy an expensive guitar. Firsthand, expensive guitar, not gonna happen. Don't have the appetite for it. So yeah. It's a really, really interesting guitar, by the way, if you look at the specs of this. So for example, the neck is a laminated 3-piece wangi, and wangi is a really, really hard wood. It's dark brown hard wood. So I thought that was great. Has a zero coat fretboard, another hard wood that you usually don't see often on guitars. That's really interesting. And they've got their own pickups in this. They've got their own custom shop pickups in this guitar. Yeah. I thought that was interesting too. I was like, so yeah, if you guys are interested, I don't know whether they have a Reverb store or not. Let me check. Do they ship to the US? Like, is it actual Ormsby store? This looks like the Ormsby. This is like the Abassi design. Ormsby just took that Emmy design and went with that, didn't they? All right, so this has a reverb bump. Is it actually sold by... Oh, that's Nathan's Gear Garage. Never mind. Okay, so I wanted to ship to... Do we have a ship to filter? Ships to United States. Ships to United States. Where's holy shit, where's the US? Continental US, they call it? Okay. A US would have been nice. You could just say US and then the other territories and then Puerto Rico. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of them that they also ship to the US. So if you want to buy them, there we go. Look at that. It's in America. This one is actually in America. Yeah, well, there we go. Who's selling it? Music Alley in Tennessee. Well, there we go. For those of you who got 4,000 US dollars to blow, 5,000 US dollars. So it's actually more expensive if you buy from Reverb. It's there. Man, these guitar prices are getting on steroids. Seriously. It's becoming worse. This whole tariff thing really did the guitar market dirty, didn't it? It's just in all sincerity, uh, it's crazy. It's just crazy. Like there's right now, there's only two. Like I have no appetite for buying a new guitar right now. I have zero appetite for it. Like I don't feel the temptation. I don't feel the urge. And so, not going there. But it just feels like the only way right now that it makes sense financially to buy a guitar, you either buy it from some sort of a clearance like this, like some January 50% off clearance. They're trying to get rid of the older models that nobody bought, but the guitar is good. You either get from something like that, or you buy it secondhand locally and negotiate the price down. Like these are the only two ways that it makes sense for you to buy a new gear right now. Like with these prices, just look at the stuff, man. Like what's new? $3,300 E2s, ESP E2s. $3,000 Heritage Standard H150. Like the prices are insane. So, all right. So let's just check out. All right, what's new? We got what's new here, right? I want the cheapest new electric guitar. How much are they? So electric guitar. Let's go to solid body. Right? And I want something that is the cheapest. What do we have here? Price low to high. Jackson Dinky. These are not new. None of them are new. Kramer Focus TV. Nope. Gretsch Streamline. Kramer. Epiphone. Squire. Yeah, okay. Oh, there we go. So the cheapest new bit is a Squire Mini for kids. That's the kid one for $200. What's the cheapest new thing that is out? The problem is I can only filter it for price and for like recent release. Either one, not both at the same time. Okay, there we go. The cheapest new thing is a Squire Sonic Stratocaster electric guitar for $250. And this one is called Sienna Sunburst. Ah, there we go. Dorothy, your daughter's name was Sienna, right? How's she doing, by the way? I hope she's doing well. I saw Sienna, I'm like, that's familiar. And I'm like, oh, that's Dorothy's daughter. But yeah, $250. And then what's next? Squires. The cheapest new stuff are basically Squires. Fender, Squire Tellys and Strats. Okay. Fair enough. Yes, sir, she's doing great. God bless her. I'm glad she is. I hope she has a great year ahead too, and make her father proud. So there we go. That's what we have. But yeah, the prices are insane. It's just insane. Seriously. I don't understand how can somebody buy a guitar, like a brand guitar in this market, that easily. That's just not gonna happen. Yeah. Alrighto. Let's talk about the last item on the docket. Let's talk about the last item on the docket, and we're gonna call it a day. The last item on the docket is an Iron Maiden guitarist's signature. Y'all know Janick Gers? Check this out. I was about to do a mean thing because it's Iron Maiden. I was about to do a Halloween Ghost transition. Because and I thought, you know what, let's not do that. Alright, this is a new Fender release. So, shot this guitar out. It is a limited edition 50th anniversary Janick Gers Stratocaster. And I thought this was a sort of like a nice, interesting thing to talk about. Those who don't know, the guy I think is in his 70s now. How old is he? He should be in his 70s. He's 68 years old. My lord. Yeah. That's it. Yeah. Yes, up the irons. Yes, sir. He's still rocking at 68. This is insane. Ay, ay, ay. Is he still... Is an English musician who's best known as the three guitarists in the heavy metal band Iron Maiden since the 90s. He initially joined to replace Adrian Smith, but remained in the band after Smith rejoined in 1999. Is he still there, though? Let's check, actually, before we go on. Is he still part of the band? Yeah, he's still there. Okay. Hats off. Hats off, man. Rocking and rolling at 68. We love that. Fair enough. So this is his new signature guitar. Not the kind of shred guitar you would think of it. It has an alder body 725-inch fretboard radius with rosewood on it, vintage tall frets, and vintage style synchronized tremolo with bent steel saddles. Doroteo hit me with a signature, bruh. Tell me, what did I say that wasn't ideal? You're hitting me with the bras today, bro. Tell me, what was the what did I say that wasn't ideal? Or was it like the wow on the guitar? What was it? So, this is the guitar. You have, it's sort of like a Strat with 3 single coils, I guess, on it. But this was the thing that made it a little interesting. So I had to look at the guitar. And the thing that made it interesting for me was the fact that you have Seymour Duncans on a Strat. Right? That was, I think, the thing that really made it interesting. I'm a massive fan of Seymour Duncans. My guitars, most of them have Seymour Duncans on them, on both or one. And I have an announcement after this, but I'll tell you guys about it. But yeah, so this is the guitar. Here are the specs. Where were we? I literally just lost it. Good Lord. Here we go. So you have a alder body 725 radius rosewood fingerboard with vintage style frets, vintage style synchronized trims with bent feel saddles, Seymour Duncan JBJR neck and bridge pickups, and then the Fender 60s in the middle with a 50th anniversary neck plate. This, I think, was a really interesting combination. You just don't get it often from Fenders. Yeah. And I like alder, right? So on the website, it says a classic Fender tone wood known for resonance, punch, and clarity. Alder has a balanced and lively tone. So balanced is the right word for alder. Alder has a really nice balanced tone. So we like that. We like alder a lot. So that's your vintage style trim. Look at that. With the bent steel saddles. And your good old, signature Fender neck plate. Yeah. So that's the interesting thing. That the idea is, I'll tell you guys one thing. So I told you guys a few streams ago, 2 or 3 streams ago maybe, that there is a secret project that is brewing at the moment. And that project is almost finished. And it's basically it's basically a mod project on a guitar, right? And there's a lot of things that comes with it. There's costumes. There's a lot that gone into that particular little project of mine. But what I was saying is that with Strats, for those of you who might be interested later on in modding your own guitars, with Strats, it's not that hard to mod something like this, right? So even if you have like a player series or something a little bit more affordable, and you want to try a guitar that, say, has Seymour Duncans in them, you don't have to buy a new guitar. You can just buy the pickups and mod them, right? So just talking a little bit about you know, when I earlier said the prices are really crazy out of reach these days. One of the things you can do to get the guitar to the sound that you like is to get the same guitar that you got. Is, you know, you can just mod it and get very close to the sound that you like. And the good news is that you're already used to the tactile feeling and the physical feeling of that guitar anyways. You can just change the sound. So the little project that I'm doing, that new pickup on the guitar is insane. I can't wait to show it to you guys. I can't wait to play that guitar for you guys. It's insane good. It's so violent. It's so aggressive. It's like this like the ultimate chugging pickup on an old school traditional style ish guitar. It's insane. Anyways, you guys will see it soon. Doroteo says, bruh, yes, saying 68 years old is old. 68 years old to being on the stage and running around is impressive. I'm not saying a 60-year-old person is old, but being a performer is a slightly different story, because performing, being on a stage, I've been on stage before. I've performed in front of a few thousand pairs of eyes before. I can tell you for a fact that it's physical as well as psychological, but it's physical. So you going up there and performing actually takes a physical toll on you. Not everybody can do it. And the fact that the guy is still doing it is impressive. I have all the respect for him in the world. I mean, how old is how old are the Metallica guys? Like, how old is James Hetfield, I wonder? He should be in his early 60s. James in his early 60s. Yeah, James is 62. Yeah. But doing it at 68, I think, is impressive. Being on the stage and running around and doing stuff is just fantastic. Yeah. Being on a stage is difficult, man. Being on the stage is difficult. We had a performance. This is back in my dancer days, like the story that I'm about to tell you guys. We had a performance for Melbourne City Council on Melbourne White Night. So there was this event that the city of Melbourne used to run before this whole COVID fiasco and everything else. This was in 2014 or 15. There was a massive street festival called Melbourne White Night in the middle of CBD. A lot of performances, a lot of shows, street food, music, great time, great vibes. And we performed there in front of about 7,000 people on Melbourne's main square. It's called the Federation Square. We performed in front of 10,000 pairs of eyes. And I think that was the biggest crowd I've ever had watching me perform. 7,000 to 8,000 people. That's the biggest crowd I've ever had. That's the biggest crowd I've ever seen. It was massive. It was huge. And like, for me, right? Like, I'm not a big performer. But that was huge, right? And I remember when I got on the stage, I remember the nerves. I remember, me I was like, you know what? Just do your best. Forget about the crowd. Just do your best. Give them a show as best as you can and put it out there. I remember when I walked off the stage, my legs were shaking. I was so depleted that I just needed to sit down, and I was like, all right, good. Let's just settle down and then go. Part of it is the adrenaline dump. So you get the rush, you do your thing, and then once it's over, it's all over, and you're like, whatever. But just like being on the stage, moving around, doing things in front of 7,000 pairs of eyes is draining, man. So when I tell you that I have a lot of respect for this guy doing it at 68, I mean it. Fucking A. I mean it. So, yeah, all the respect to him. All the respect to him. Doroteo says AC/DC from Australia too. Cool. Yeah, no, Australia. Look, Australia is culturally not dissimilar to parts of America. Like Melbourne and Sydney are very California-like, extremely California. Like everything you get in California, like, and I'm not gonna. This is not a political show, so I'm not gonna go to the politics of it. But everything politics-wise, Dorothy, you're from Texas. You know what I'm talking about, right? Right? Anything that goes on there, it's going on in Melbourne and Sydney too. It's just exactly the same way, same argument, same stuff, right? So, in that sense, like culturally, Australia is not that crazily different from the rest of the West. It's just that they are not big on shows, on the glam, on the bling, on the boom. They're not too big on it, like the way it is in America, right? So it's just a cultural thing, and so entertainment overall doesn't get that much attention. Music, movies, performances, live shows, and all that. They don't get as much of a bang as you'd get in America, which is a shame because there's a lot of talented artists in Australia. So much talent. When you go to local stuff, you see the stuff, you get blown away. Like, the guy's so good. Guthrie Govan came to town in Melbourne last year, right? I'm sure I told you guys. And Mrs. Peachy and I went out to watch Guthrie Govan, and they had a guest jazz player, an organ player. He played the keys. Young guy, he was in his like 20s, and he performed next to Guthrie, and I was blown away of how good the guy was. And he was so good, so confident, had a nice stage presence, just rocking and rolling. And Guthrie invited him to perform with him. He's like a local Aussie guy. And I'm like, where is he? Where is the media coverage? Where is the, like, nothing. So, which is a shame. So, yeah. Dorothy says, you got that right, Sorenzo. Yeah. All righto. Guys, I think we're going to call it a day. We've been on a little less than usual. We were a little late today too, due to me being completely deprived of time and sleep. So, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Just love the chats and everything else. And like we say it at the end of every stream, and we said it during this stream today too, so I'm not gonna dwell on it too much. Man, just cherish these moments. Just cherish these moments. I mean, that's all I can say. And just do what you love and enjoy and got loved ones, tell them you love them, play your guitar and have just fun. That's all I can say. Guys, have a great rest of the weekend. And I will see you in the next video and on the next stream. A couple of announcements. So we've got more shorts scheduled that are going to get posted today, tomorrow. And the video for our secret project, the secret mod project, is almost done. We're doing the final touches, and then we're going to post that out there for you guys to see. I can't wait to show it to you guys. Dorotio says, Sorenzo, going to watch my friend's son perform right now. Hell yeah. Have fun for him, man. Have fun on my behalf. And cheer him, cheer for him. Be loud for him. Make it special for him. He plays for DWI Driven with Insanity Band. Good night. Good night, brother. Have a great time. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out. I will see you on the next stream. Love you all. Take a good care. Have a great rest of the weekend. I'll see you in the next. Woo! Baby, baby, baby. of Sorenzo.